an ASEAN integrated community in 3 of its pillars. One, the ASEAN political security pillar, and it is in this first pillar that we find what we call the NTS approach, the non-traditional security approach, of which the rationale is the human security concept, which is very important. Then there's the economic community, and third is the social cultural community, and all environmental matters, at least the main ones, come within the third pillar. But the 3 pillars are mutually reinforcing to a certain extent, not all, and we find that a particular area, for example, disaster management, which may come under the third pillar, may be morphed over time into the first pillar. And under the first pillar, then, you can deal with it from the point of view of human security, in which case, what is important about the human security concept is that ASEAN can call all its dialogue partners, can call into play the whole of the world approach, cooperation, universal cooperation, which I think is very important. So in the case of disaster management, for example, ASEAN has entered into MOU with the UN and also the World Bank. And this was what happened in the Cyclone Nargis, when at first Myanmar did not want ASEAN to interfere, invoking the principles of sovereignty and non-intervention, but in the end it opens its doors, and ASEAN was able to assist. And subsequently, of course, as all of you know, for disaster management, no one country, no one region, but this is the whole of the world approach. And it is in the human security concept that you can garner, or at least the region can try to garner the whole world. For ASEAN, it is very fortunate because we have what we call dialogue partners. EU, the whole of EU, United States, Canada, Japan, India, New Zealand, and what have you. So through the human security approach, ASEAN can call in aid enhanced cooperation. And when you talk about enhanced cooperation, this, I think ASEAN is beginning to accept that from this approach, we can calibrate the constraint of the principles of sovereignty and non-intervention. As I said, I won't deal with all the ASEAN instruments, but I would like to point out that under Article 14 of the ASEAN Charter, that's the provision that deals with human rights, and under that, the ASEAN Intergovernmental Commission on Human Rights, ACHA, was established in 2009. Now, AISHA, or you may call it, has a very limited mandate. It does not have powers of investigation. It only has the power to develop strategies on human rights, to build capacity on human rights, to raise awareness on human rights, but it does not have powers to investigate. That is a limitation. But so far as ASEAN is concerned, it says, well, the